Adopt.me's Christmas update is coming out tomorrow. Here's everything you need to know. And maybe we're actually getting the Aztec egg leaving the game soon as well. Adopt.me is going and updating the map to go and look Christmassy tomorrow, November the 28th at 4 PM UK time. Go and press a notifier on the Adopt.me updates section. The description says get ready for the start of Adopt.me's winter season with the first look at a new snowy map and huge gifts waiting to be unwrapped. That's right, you get a bunch of free Christmas gifts. But that's not all. Adopt.me went and posted this as the thumbnail. You can see it actually features an Aztec egg. We'll get more into that in a second. But the thing in the background is actually the brand new legendary vehicle that you can go and obtain tomorrow. Right here is a Posty van. It's a brand new legendary vehicle and you can go and get it by going and converting 100 toys or 100 petware. It's a legendary and it looks like this. I don't know if I like it. It's not my favorite. It's cool that it's a legendary and you can get it by converting toys and stuff, but I wouldn't be screaming over going and getting this or saying it's my dream vehicle inside of Adopt.me. It's cool. I just think it's still kind of basic. I'm surprised it doesn't look like a rare or an ultra rare based on how it looks. If you haven't watched the other video that I made discussing that, all you have to do is go and convert 100 petware, which is quite a lot, or 100 toys. In return, you go and get that legendary vehicle for free. Basically the pet releaser, but instead of going and getting a crystal egg, instead you're gonna go and receive a legendary Posty van, which looks like this, which is coincidentally what is used inside of Adopt.me's thumbnail. It might have some other sort of perks maybe, but it doesn't look like it. But in this thumbnail, it does kind of have like post gifts, like a Santa Claus delivery system by a penguin and a unicorn, which is kind of fun. But let's go and check out the winter map and everything you need to know. So to go and get the Posty van, all you need to do is head on over to the Posty van location, which is located right next to the gifts. Go and trade your 100 items there, and it will go and give you this legendary Posty van vehicle. I think we should probably question the fact that why is the front tire absolutely tiny and the back look like it's from a monster truck. I have no idea. But what I can tell you is how amazing the Christmas Adoption Island map is. This looks absolutely amazing. So there is a giant Christmas tree in the middle of the map. And then as for the outside, there is actually a train track that takes you all around Adoption Island, meaning you technically don't need to walk anywhere. You can just hop on a train and it'll go and take you from one location to the next. As you can see, it's very, very cool looking. So this is a little glimpse of the legendary vehicle. Then we can see this. Now this is exciting, okay? This right here is a gift. Now, what I am praying is that Adopt.me has brought back gifts. Now, when I say that, I mean Christmas gifts. This is a Christmas gift, which is exactly what Adopt.me is showing in this video. Let's have a look. It's the exact same thing, right? Let's count the bows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Kind of like, oh, I said the numbers. I said 6, 7. Is it the exact same thing? Maybe I can't count, but it looks practically the same thing, right? That is this. That is definitely this item. Now this is one of the rarest gifts inside of the game. It's very rare and it's very valuable, and I pray that Adopt.me has gone and brought back Christmas gifts. These things were absolutely amazing. Let me go and show you what you could have got in them in case you never knew. So this is the Christmas gift. You could have got it in the 2019 event, and it cost you 1,400 gingerbread. Inside, you could have got some pretty cool things, such as a candle, a cookie dough plush, one of my absolute favorites, a Santa leash, a flying disc, an ice rattle, a sled. So you could get all of these things, with the best being a Christmas egg. You have a 30% chance to get a Christmas egg or a 1% chance to get a Santa sleigh. That is very, very slim odds to go and get. That's absolutely tiny percentage. Let's be honest. That is tiny. So do I have one of these Santa sled? I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah, I actually got 2 of these. These are 1% odds. There you go. I still actually have one of these. So what I'm hoping is that Adopt.me is going and bringing back these gifts. Obviously, I hope that it's actually a new version of the gift and it doesn't just stack like these things, because that would kind of ruin the value of these gifts, sort of thing. But if they're bringing the gifts, then that might mean they're bringing us a Christmas egg. If they give us a Christmas egg, I will scream. I will scream with joy if Adopt Me goes and brings us a Christmas egg in the new update. Like, that would be crazy, because obviously, if they're going and giving us this, the Christmas gift, which has an egg in the last year, so potentially, then that means we might be going and getting a Christmas gift again. That's just a theory, but Adopt Me is heavily focusing on these gifts, because let me continue going and playing this clip for you. The whole concept is about gifts. This says, Dear Matt Harris UK, open me in 13 days. A giant thing. I originally thought this was going to be a giant present. I think this might be a new house, or like a new area to go and like spend your gingerbread sort of thing. And I think they're just decorating the buildings in wrapping paper. So you go and open up the building, which is in wrapping. I don't know. Let's see. The best shop ever. Do they go inside? Yeah, so inside of here, we can see Bert doing a little wave. And then he gives them a gift. The gift is back. As I said, there is a heavy focus on this green gift in this video. Why would they show so much about it? 20 days. ZZZ. Okay, so in 20 days, you can go and get a pet from the beach. That's kind of cool. So there's countdown, similar to how the Halloween update worked, where around the map, you could go and adopt the pets. You just go to different locations around the map, and then you go and buy them with the currency. So with the gingerbread, you'd go to this location, and it will unlock it. It's kind of like in a dog pen, but it's got a little bow on it. I'm going to assume Christmas dog. I don't know. I guess we're going to have to find out in 20 days, which is exciting. Very, very exciting. I'm trying to see if there's like any other sneak peeks or things that they hid in this video, but look, there's kind of like this teleporter. Watch this, and then a gift appears. Why so much focus on the gift? If Adopt Me hasn't added this gift, then I will be genuinely disappointed. If they have like hyped up these gifts and like Santa Claus going and putting a gift there, and it doesn't turn out to be a gift, I'll be so sad. I will be. So let's check out the rest of this. Let me show you, because there's so much in this, which you might not see. Starting off, we've got this giant jet on this. This doesn't have a jet on at the moment, right? Let me just quickly go and show you what it looks like currently, because why is there a giant jet? That either means it's for a mini game, or it's for something else. Because currently it's got like this propeller, and it's getting replaced with a giant jet. So I guess this is getting an upgrade, which is kind of fun to see, because it's got a big jet on it. I'm going to assume this is for a Santa's Sleigh minigame. No one really uses that thing anyway. Now, one thing also interesting is that there is an Aztec egg stand. There is a stand right here with Aztec eggs on it. We can see there's one egg there and one egg there. And then, like, the theming is the Aztec egg colors. Now, Adopt Me's thumbnail, as I showed you earlier, for this includes the Aztec egg. We can see that there is a dog running off with the Aztec egg right here. Why would a dog be running off with an Aztec egg? Well, potentially the Aztec egg is leaving. Potentially, it's leaving. And instead, we get a Christmas egg. That's just the potential. Obviously, it's a concept, but the Aztec egg has statistically been in the game a long time now. Believe it or not, I know time flies quickly. And there is a chance that it could leave. The egg has been in the game for over 3 months. And some eggs only last for 1 to 2 months, which is kind of crazy. You can go and check it out. Actually, I can go show you. This is how many days each egg lasted. For example, the Safari egg only lasted 57 days instead of Adopt Me, which is nearly 2 months, which is crazy. Obviously, there is a chance the Aztec egg might last over 200 days, like the Garden egg. But here's a fun comparison. Like, these dates is kind of crazy. That this lasted 57, 87, 90 days. Then this one was 200 days. That's crazy. Yeah, it gives you a good understanding to why the garden egg pets are kind of hated and undervalued, is because it's been in the game for the longest. Like nearly a year, the garden egg was in the game. I wonder why Adopt Me kept the egg in the game for so long. Especially when some original eggs literally lasted 2 months, and then Adopt Me was like, nah, let's make it last a year. People won't mind. Guys, Adopt Me, bring out eggs. But then people complain if they don't bring out eggs. So I kind of see why people complain about anything, I guess. But chances are Adopt Me might be either doing like a sale on the Aztec egg, because it's also Black Friday tomorrow. And maybe that's why there is an Aztec stand there. Maybe it's going to be on sale, or maybe it's a countdown of buy the Aztec eggs before they leave because you're getting a Christmas egg, and that's really what I hope it is, but we don't know. As you can see, there's other sections that say like 6 days. In 6 days, a new room will be unlocked. This over here says 6 days. Again, there is a little door. You can enter it in 6 days, which will allow you to enter the treehouse. This right here is a giant gift, and it says open me in 2 days, which is kind of fun. What happens in 2 days? Starting tomorrow, let me pull up my calendar. So if this update comes out on the 28th, and in 2 days, that would mean the 1st of December. You know what happens on the 1st of December? Is advent calendars. This right here is a giant unwrap of an advent calendar. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. You go up to it, and you'll unwrap it, and then you'll be able to go and use the advent calendar, which is pretty cool. And then we do have this section over here. I can see, we don't really know what this is. There's a Christmas gift and a giant red glowing ball with an arrow pointing at a sign. I wish I could know what this meant. Maybe this is an example of trade your 100 toys, get this legendary Posty van. Because I think this might say the word trade right here. So this is where you're going to go and trade, because this is the Posty van, I think. Trade your 100 petware, trade your 100 toys, receive Posty van. You go to this section to go and do the trade. And it doesn't look like much else has happened. There's a fun vehicle on there. I'm trying to tell what that is. I don't know if that's a new vehicle. That might be what we currently have inside of the game. I don't know if they've updated that as well. But there is so much coming out for Christmas, and I am very much excited. I mean, the whole map design looks absolutely great, and if they go and bring back Christmas gifts, I will say thank you to Adopt Me a million billion times. Please and thank you. Also, Adopt Me is going and hosting an admin abuse on the 29th, so there is a lot to go and catch up on. Also, thanks for watching and subscribing. If you haven't already subscribed, subscribe right now. Press the button on the screen right there to go and check out another video that I think you're gonna love to go and watch next. It's how to go and get free UGC. You can then get that UGC and sell it for Robux. So if you need Robux, go and get that UGC. Sell it if you have premium, and then you could go and like buy an Adopt Me pet if you wanted to. Or if you want to go and check out my real life channel, press the button at the bottom left for non-gaming content.